And hello, there we are, and welcome to this, our new home, Tabitha. Here we are at the Peel, ladies and gentlemen. This is where Bet TV is going to be broadcasting from now on. So let's get on with it. This is Squeal. Let's introduce the guests first. Troy, welcome.
Hey.
It's very quiet and dead in here today. We haven't got any audience clappers or anything
I'll
over
clap
there.
myself.
Clap yourself. Give yourself a clap. And then we have the gorgeous Anna. Hello, Anna. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for coming in today. Down the other end we have the fabulous Mr. Michael King.
Yes, thank you. Hello.
And the Belle of Betty, Miss Tabitha Turlington. Hi, Tab.
Hi. Hi, Mickey Key on the third.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's get into it this week. Now, we've had a few people that were supposed to come in today, but unfortunately, due to sicknesses and other bits and pieces, they haven't been to come in. So Michelle Thompson would say hello to you, and she does send her apologies to anyone that's watching, any friends of Michelle's that's watching today.
But they're not dead, are they?
No.
No.
And she's got a bit of a tickly throat, so she's had to stay home. The biggest thing that I want to say to that, the biggest thing, it's a bit caca, isn't it, is a big thank you to the fabulous Miss Jane and the Dome Nightclub for a wonderful Bet TV fundraiser Saturday night that we're all still trying to get over, and it was just amazing, and thank you everyone that turned up for your support for that as well. And yes, I realise that I'm over there on the camera now. All right, so...
And we've also got to thank Carlton for doing such a great job on the weekend.
Excellent. All right, who wants to start off with something?
Troy does.
I will.
I think he does.
I actually read this last week. It was about a man that was arrested in a Brisbane park for having oral sex. All right. And basically what's happened
Does
is...
that mean he talked about it?
No. Fine. Anyway, the police actually caught him by shining the torches on him. So the magistrate said that he's not going to get charged. They're going to let him, because it's like, unlike the police, ordinary citizens do not customarily walk around darkened parks shining flashlights on other people. So they've decided that it's not actually, because it's only legal if it's in a public place. And they said where they were, the actual public would not have seen him that time. So he's getting out.
Yeah. So now you're allowed to
do it in the bushes.
Do it in the bushes as long as it would be hidden.
Oh, thank God.
You're safe.
That's as opposed to, like, toilet block is still a public place, right? So you'd still...
But a park's a public place.
Yeah, but anyone could expect to walk into a toilet and wouldn't expect to see sex happening. But walking through a park behind a tree...
At 11:30 at night.
Yeah. Go for it.
Without a flashlight.
So they can drop all those charges on your tab.
Fun in Brisbane.
All those outstanding warrants.
Throw them at them. Thanks, Brisbane. It was great.
All right. What else has been going on? Oh, Sally. I thought this was funny.
I love Sally.
Yeah, she's joining the cast of ER.
Oh,
no.
Do you think that's weird?
That's totally weird.
Gidget's going to be ER.
What
I don't
else?
know. I think she's going to. Well, obviously a doctor. She'll play the mother of Abby Lockhart.
Oh.
You know that?
No.
It doesn't mean anything to me either. Okay.
You know everything about what's on TV.
I don't watch medical ones because
No.
I don't like hospitals.
I don't like hospitals either. I don't like watching people die all the time.
no,
Every episode someone
exactly.
dies.
I watch
hideous.
like law shows and stuff and
Yeah.
court things, but hospital things, like people are addicted to them. Like they must love being sick and being in hospital. Do you know what I mean?
What's that Australian one?
RPA.
RPA?
I won't even watch that.
I love the thing that comes up before. This program contains medical procedures.
I flicked on it the other week and I was almost sick. Some poor bastard was being harassed because he had cancer of the mouth. I just don't want to see that.
Do you reckon they take special training, the actors, or do they just bullshit their way through, much like we do here?
It's real TV.
It's real TV.
Can you hear the bandsaws and the drills and everything in the background?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, Rose is having renovations, so her bow tighten in her face. Oh no, it's not that. That was last week. This week, what are they doing?
They're still renovating here at the pub. The pub.
The Sir Robert.
Yeah, the Sir Robert Peel. One thing that frightened the hell out of me this week was I woke up, turned the telly on as I do every morning and watched the Today Show because I've got a bit of a Monty thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He's queer, isn't he? No, he got married, but I still reckon
I think he's very
homosexual.
sexy. And horror of horrors, Pauline Hanson.
Oh, come on, humour of humour.
No, it's not humour of humour at all. She's actually wanting to re-register the One Nation Party.
I thought she went into debt.
Well, yeah, I mean,
As a
there's
fast food shop or as a political party?
no, as a political party, believe it or not. So,
I went to give up.
no, it's like betting a dead horse, but she says that she has lots of supporters.
Has she got new
Yeah.
policies?
No, she hasn't got new policies or new clothes or speech therapy. So I think she's still in as
Good
much
on you,
trouble as she ever
Pauline. You're
was.
still a dickhead.
And of course, we're thinking about those poor little seamen down there on the bottom of the ocean there.
Oh, that's so
Those
sad.
Russian seamen.
Yeah.
They couldn't be alive now. That'll
Well.
pretty much be...
Do Russians love their children too?
All right, we're going to go over and Michael's going to enlighten us about what's been going on in his world this week.
Thanks very much, Paul. Look, yeah, this week in the news, of course, is the inadvertently de facto couples have been drawn into the government's attempted, modification of the IVF to stop gays and lesbians particularly from having IVF treatment. Well, so of course that's a bit of sloppy drafting on their part, but don't worry, the Democrats and Labor have come out again and said that they'll vote against it, so it's not going to get through the upper house. I doubt this is something, I think the government's doing this as something, they can show that they're a moralistic government, but I don't think they'll care if it gets put down or not. Important, we've been following the heroin issue quite a bit here on Bent TV. The Uniting Church in Sydney has finally got their licence to open the first of the trial injecting rooms. So there's something positive happening there. Recently there was a rally in Footscray here in Melbourne. The Footscray residents are really tired of finding syringes on their streets and that kind of thing, and they really would like, I think, an injecting room in their area as just something to try and overcome the problem of heroin, which is, I mean, if you do nothing, it just gets bigger and it gets worse.
Well, what they're doing now is not working, so why not give something else a
Why
go?
not try something? And how can they say it won't work until at least
try it.
someone gives it a go?
Yeah.
And of course every other suburb saying not here, someone has to give it a go. Domestic violence has also been in the papers this week, brother, sister, etc. And just, we've said this in the past, but it's really important that if you're a victim or you witness any kind of violence like that, you do report it, particularly to our Melinda Edwards, our Victorian Police Gay and Lesbian Liaison Officer. You can contact her actually on 9247 6944, or if you don't feel comfortable talking to a police officer, call Max at the Men's Referral Centre on 9428 2829. Now Melinda, actually I listened to her on Joy FM on Saturday Arvo, and she was saying that 50% of the calls that she gets are related to domestic violence, gay and lesbian community. And being a former victim myself some years ago and not having reported it, I really regret it now. There's no statistics available on this because it's not a question police ask. So she's trying to get that changed too, so that it is something they actually ask. And in future we'll be able to find out in the total number of cases that go on, how many are actually gay and lesbian people. So it is an important issue. Dob them in. Thanks, Paul.
Right. It's something that we don't think about or
No.
talk about very often is domestic violence within gay relationships. We think that it's the hets that have that
Yeah, we don't
down
think
pat.
it's a problem that affects us,
No,
but it does.
it is. We're going to go to a clip now, some footage of the fabulous Skye Brookes and Miss Terri Tinsel. So let's go to that.
It's up here on the South Riviera. How are you, Skye?
I'm fine, thank you, Tony. How are you?
No, I'm fabulous as always. And what have you been doing with yourself? Like, you're still producing your shows.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a show at the market on Thursday evenings.
Now, you're not just a drag queen. I mean, you're actually the first drag queen I ever met, but you're not just a drag queen. You're a drag queen with a talent. You can actually edit film and make little stories and stuff, can't you?
Well, hope so,
How
yes.
did you get into that?
Actually, Loco, who used to work with us.
Loco Mix.
Yeah, I'd never done any sort of video work before, and she just started playing around with 2 videos, doing splicing, and I thought, well, I can do that, and that's how it all started.
And now, not only can you do that, but you're quite well known for your editing abilities and your little performances. You always give us a show that is slightly different to the other drag queen shows, and we can't quite show you much on Bent TV, but I'm sure we'll have a taste. Copyright, sweetie. Yes. Well, that's the other issue. Is like drag queens are copying, but at the same time they're not. Like, so does that frustrate you?
No, well, no one really copies us. I mean, we sort of I've always just done my own thing with it all. I just think that, drag can say a lot. It doesn't just have to be, doing the latest numbers that are hot, and can actually be entertaining,
You actually do like very creative stuff, like
Well, I like to. Well, otherwise I get
cut
bored
things
with
up
it.
and then repaste them together, take things out of context, which is really
Well,
good.
half my joy in doing this hot dog.
We're actually in the dressing room at a venue, so like there's people walking through the door. Oh, I'm being joined by Miss Terri Tinsel, who's also coming into the shop, and I'm quite sure placing herself in the right light.
Skye and I have always wanted to co-produce a really good show together because we're two bitches from hell and we're two mean motherfuckers, but we really deliver the goods, both of us.
And both of
No
you,
one will give us a chance.
both of you are veterans, so like we're pleading to all the venue
It's really
owners.
sincere. We do an excellent job.
Anyone that can give these girls a chance, they need a chance, just like everyone at Vent TV does.
And we can guarantee that both of us will make the backer money.
Yes, definitely.
So if you would like to make
of money.
if you'd like to make money, like leeching off the gay community, or perhaps supporting the gay community would even better. But leeching, we'll settle for leeching to start off with. Please give us a call at Ben TV, and I will personally connect you with the fabulous Terri Tinsel and Skye Brookes. This is Steve Anderssen, Love Kitten roving reporter, live on the scene, talking to one of our fabulous queens, Skye Brookes.
Love kitten? I think not.
Oh, you bitch.
Was that? Oh, there we are. We're back again. That was the fabulous Skye Brookes and Terri Tinsel were over here. Thank you very much for waving at me. Anna, what's grabbed your eye?
Oh, this is about the only thing I could find. American experts will conduct tests in Australia, in Queensland, to see if the Bigfoot in America has an Australian relative.
Oh, get out.
Yes, it's true.
It's a feral cat.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but
The Aussie
the Yowie Hunters, it's a group, Queensland group, that are searching for the exclusive ape-like creature that resembles a Bigfoot.
But what if they? If anyone ever sighted one, that they should start a
Yes,
group?
have, I think.
people have in
Well,
Queensland.
fair dinkum.
Because
Yeah,
they,
but Queensland, I believe. Have you seen those
They've
people
actually
drink?
but they
Oh
eat
my
datura
God.
leaves as well, and they're tripping all the time, so I wouldn't believe
They
that.
drink like fish.
I'd shoot them.
Yeah.
Pearls of wisdom there from the Squeal team. We are getting the wind up, so we're going to go and pop the Polly on for a little bit, and we'll be back with
Billy
more.
on.
Hi, Vivian. We'll be back shortly. Bye.
You've got the eyes that say that I can. We're gonna turn this town upside down tonight.
If anyone couldn't work that out, it was it hello from Squeal at the Peel, spelled out in alphabet Smarties, that I spent an hour driving around Melbourne looking for today. But anyway, we won't go any further with that. There was just some an interesting bit here for the Channel V cable network. Yumi Steins, who was a Bet TV volunteer, has been chosen from 2,800 hopefuls over there as
cool.
a new voice on the program,
I saw that
on
they
the
had
V
those
program.
auditions all around Australia, didn't
Yeah,
they?
so that's really cool. So on your Yumi,
Congratulations.
get out there. Well done. Excellent. Now, there was one other thing. Oh, Kylie's new single, September 11th, on a night like this. I had listened to it, and Troy, you had listened to it too, didn't you?
I actually thought, yeah, it was quite good. I actually quite liked it. And,
Sounds very Danny.
and just in case you didn't know, McDonald's was released today, so go and buy it tomorrow.
All right, and I don't know if we spoke about this. Michael, did you say anything about the sentences for the two guys that bashed and killed?
Yeah, we mentioned it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
They got 6 years.
they're 6 years. So
A minimum of 4.
which is good, and
But as I said, it wasn't a gay hate issue.
No,
it was
it
just an
wasn't
issue
at all.
of justice, wasn't it?
It was total justice. Could anyone, the way that they just got away with it, but anyway, they've been charged 6 years in jail, and it was really sweet. The guy, the partner that's been left behind, said that it reflected that his Keitho was a valued member of the community. So,
Would it be nice of me now to think I hope those two boys get horribly raped in jail a few times?
well, Tabitha, that's your opinion.
Because no, I'm not going to say it if it's going to be rude.
Well, I don't know.
But I'm not saying. Then I'm not saying
No, we
it.
don't say
late
it
for
then,
that.
no.
I'm not
There
gonna
was
say it.
Don't say it
also,
then.
with all the torch kerfuffle and how boring it all is, but there's been a few queer people. There was a positive woman that did the run not long ago. Also, Michael Delaney, who's a member of the Gay and Lesbian Switchboard Steering Committee, carried the Olympic torch on Friday the 11th in Eglinton. So that's unreal that he's out there doing his queer thing. Now, what are we doing? No, we're not doing anything. All right. We wanted to talk about the supposedly bad taste video for the military
bad
thing.
taste military
Personally,
video.
queer folk, we need to take a little bit of a Valium and have a chill out. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
these guys were letting off steam, and we've gotten so. And I mean, I think that the
Well, to
backlash.
give the history, like they had their own
Mardi-
military Mardi Gras.
Well, they didn't even. Well, yeah.
Well, to the tune of, I'm a freak, which, some of us consider as quite a
Camp song.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And, of course, the Australian Gay and Lesbian Advocacy Committee, whatever, has come out and said, they should all be retrained and whatever. But if anyone's actually been reading the paper, the amount of mail that this has generated, even say like the Age, is absolutely incredible. People writing in and going, we're all so precious now, aren't we? You're quite
true.
happy in your own Mardi Gras to lampoon whoever.
Shit on people.
Yeah, exactly. The lady we mentioned earlier, starting up her own party. I won't mention her name. I hate her. But
Just call that dog.
how can we lampoon people and not be able to take it ourselves?
No,
And
it's
I
true.
go,
It's so true. We can be a bit precious, and don't they say that sort of pretending and taking things off is like one of the biggest compliments
Yeah.
anyway?
Yeah.
So shouldn't we
Embrace,
be,
yeah.
just be happy about the fact
have a
that
laugh.
they're copying us because it's a compliment.
Yeah. So I think that what I was going to say, the backlash that the gay and lesbian community and political parties have created is far worse than the actual video itself, I think, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
The other thing that I thought was really interesting, Brother Sister had some really interesting letters this week. There's been the debate going on with the IVF thing and all that sort of stuff, and there's been some really interesting letters. So pick up Brother Sister this week and have a read of those. These people talking about, how it's... I mean... I would like to have a child myself one day. I would love to become a father.
Really?
Does that make
Get a
me?
dog.
Does that make me a gay person with heterosexual tendencies, or am I a gay person that
No, it
wants to
makes
become a
you
parent?
human.
Thank you. You've read the letter as well. Obviously.
No, I haven't read
because that's what it talks
I don't
about.
read it.
You don't.
No, I'm not saying that
That's
again.
so true, though.
It's all
That
about
is
the
so true. You don't have
dehumanisation
to
of
be a
it.
straight person to want a child.
Well, no, that's right.
Absolutely.
So,
It's all about being loving families with things.
But why do you want a child?
no, well, I mean that was what this guy that wrote this letter in last week was saying, that lesbians that want to become mothers are unnatural
yes, I read
lesbians
that
because
No, that's
they,
probably true. No, it's joking.
It's all right.
I want kids. Like, I want like 10 of them if I could.
I don't know about
Like
10.
I wouldn't
but-
like, even if I couldn't, if IVF wasn't accessible, if you wanted a child that much, then you'd go to all, you'd...
possible
Yeah.
outlets.
That's right.
That's right.
But I do also agree with that point. They were saying some women on the pension, whatever they call it, welfare, should have to do some work for it. Well, I think they should. One, they're training themselves. Because
Not till their kids reach 13.
well, fair enough. But is that really the
Yeah,
case?
it is.
Because I just find some of them just, get themselves. They drop out of school. They want to feel loved, so they spit out a couple of pigs. No, seriously. They get a bit of money, and they think, no, I don't have to work good. I can just stay home and look after the kids. They don't really. Some of them. I mean, of course, I'm not saying they don't love them, but they're probably not looking after them the best they can if they're probably taught how to do it. And then, you know what I mean.
But that's why I find the whole argument really spurious, because just because a couple can have a child doesn't mean they're going to look after it. There's that many homeless children out there, etc., 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 that are obviously not loving families. But if two people want a child that much, they're obviously going to love the
it,
child.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, where's the problem?
I don't know where the
I
problem
can't say
is.
it.
No,
Do
me
you have a
neither.
baby?
Stop it. I think we're going to start fornicating and
We'll
fertilising
get the turkey
very
baster
soon.
on the way.
Michael's going to talk again now, so I'm over to you, Mikey.
I just wanted to mention the loss in the Coleman case. Unfortunately, Jamie Coleman has lost his appeal for the retrial of murder of Francis Barry Arnold. If you remember, this has been going on for some time, and there's been actually a lot of activity in the community, a lot of fundraising for the appeal, everything like that. It was basically a guy who, to a friend, had admitted that he'd killed someone. Not admitted, made up a story that he'd killed this guy. In fact, someone did die in the park on the night that he nominated. This guy then went to the police and he was convicted. So unfortunately, he's lost the appeal and that's it. And his boyfriend is extremely upset about it. I can't imagine what they're going through. Push you back. And don't forget, if you want to become a member of Bed TV, it's only $20, I think. Yes, $20 a year, and you don't have to come in and volunteer or anything. We just want your money.
Is that with GST?
That's with GST. We absorb all that. We've got an accountant now and everything. It's really important. That's right. You can send in your cheque to PO Box 2248 Paran 3181, and don't forget to email us at squealtv@qmail.com.au. And if you're a community group or someone who wants to put an announcement on, please contact us and we'll see what we can do. Thanks, Paul.
Okay, excellent. All right, now, no one's looking at me telling me what to do, so we'll just make up what we're going to do, won't we? No, we won't. We have a live roving reporter here today, and he's going to... I know, Tabitha, that you're thrilled by this, but we're going to do a little bit of a crossover and have a look at the technical sides of our program today. So,
Because we've got nothing else
are
to
we
film.
there? Are we? Hello?
None of our guests turned up because they're all pretty
Are we doing this or not? Excuse me, Mr. Producer. Are we going?
Yes, I'm just switching on my microphone. Hello, which camera? Hi. Look, we were going to take you on a little roving thing around here, but like there's works in progress and power's going out, just not turning up. And it's a bit of a talk show, I must admit. But apart from our lovely glamorous people here, it's like you have a look behind here. And I don't know if the camera can actually pick this up, but out there,
Is he black?
can you see anything out there?
I can see a white line.
Come to the light!
To the light, Karen!
Come to the light!
We don't let them out very often, but...
Oh well, that was a... Yay! That was excellent. Crossover there. Fantastic. Okay, let's talk about
community
more crap.
television for you.
Let's not do
At its
more
best.
of that. Now, there's a new surgical procedure for women to fix up their feet after wearing designer heels all the time. And it only costs $614, which is really good. But they laser treatment and it fattens up the ball of your foot for better cushioning.
Ooh.
So you can, there you go. That's the latest thing
'Cause
women are torturing themselves
And
for beauty.
showgirls too.
Showgirls.
Well, because we've got to wear high spiky shoes for that sexual long leg appeal. And of course, in our older age, we'll probably get the osteoporosis. I've had varicose veins in my legs since I was
Well, they've got a brand new
16.
treatment out for that too.
Now, what
now.
do? They just inject it in
They
water.
inject it with a sort of a detergenty type
Beautiful.
substance actually,
Bit of
which
vim.
then causes the vein to collapse and it kind of disappears within 2 weeks.
Oh,
so they
right.
say.
And where does it go?
But you have to wear this stocking for the whole 2
Turns
weeks.
into a hemorrhoid.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, we've had the gorgeous Robbie Williams in town recently.
It was great to catch up.
He's been. Did you have him? Bitch. He's been quoted and misquoted all over the place in the press recently, but he's had some sort of wayward comments about his sexuality, about saying that he got to the top of his profession by sleeping with men and women. So,
Is this being controversial?
any time that he would like to come on Bent TV and sleep with me, that would be just fine. Now, there was another guy
Don't hold
who
your
was
breath.
a psychiatric nurse allegedly hid on the roof of a brothel after swiping a sex worker's G-string.
Was he sniffing it?
Yeah, I think so. Up on the roof of brothel. You've had
Lovely.
similar experiences with your G-string.
Have you ever had a peeper? Have you ever had a peeper?
What's a paper?
You know, someone outside the
Peeping
bedroom
Tom.
window, or, you know. Bet you they would have got the shock of their life, eh?
No, I have been followed home from the club though a few times.
Truly?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you walk home?
No, I drive.
Oh.
But
But that was a police car with the light on it.
No, I've been
Pulled
followed by the
over.
police a few times, but no, I've been followed home when I was living in East St Kilda, like a few times. But luckily, it was all security when I was living down there. And then they must
Well, you
have
ran from the car to
the thing's gone up
The
and
key in
gone
the front
down.
door thing.
And then they must have buzzed everyone till they got me. I picked up and thought, I didn't know I'd been followed. And he said, were you at blah, blah, blah? And I said, yeah, but who are you? Do you mind if I come up? Well, my name's Phil and I'm from Adelaide.
But isn't that's normally good enough for you, isn't it?
Well, I thought I'm going to have a peg in case he's all right, because I'm not, in for a penny for a pound. And I thought, him, might be all right looking, but I looked through sort of like the crack in the door, and he was hideous.
Oh,
So I thought, no.
okay.
Did you know that there was a cow let loose
Yes.
in the CBD this week
What was its name?
along City Road? I was waiting for
Let's
this.
have a guess. What do you think its name was?
I can think I know what you're going to say.
Let's not go there. Okay, they reckon that gene therapy is going to be in use in 18 months. Within 18 months, so you
Fabergés or
have
stretch
it.
denim?
Hopefully, Fabergés will never come back in again.
Stretch denim's back. I'm very excited.
Is that?
Yeah, I love the bubble
Bubblegum.
gummers.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Acid
Actually,
wash
yeah.
is supposed to be coming back in as
I
well.
don't
I
know.
think acid wash
What have
is
you got in
just
your hot
something
little handy
foul.
there?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that advertisement?
Heinz. Yes, it is.
It is, but it's really
It's
camp,
very
so
cool.
that's why we wanted to show it.
Can I
Barbie
try?
Sketty. Yeah,
it's
you can try it,
Barbie
go on.
spaghetti.
And it's
Barbie
low in
spaghetti.
fat and it tastes really nice because I've had it before.
Tabitha has it for brekkie every
And all
morning.
the spaghettis are shaped like little hearts and bouquets and B for
Jewellery.
Barbies and jewellery. Yeah, you get really cool jewellery.
Now, one other last exciting piece of news that happened this week is the announcement that William, Prince King,
William.
Lord of our realm, is deferring for a year from college.
Is he
And
really coming over?
do you know where he's coming?
To my house.
Well, hopefully. He's coming here to Australia.
For sex lessons.
I know, isn't it excellent? So Tabitha and I are already saving up, and you got waxed from top to tail the other day.
Oh
didn't you,
my
darling?
God, I'm a silky smooth woman.
And
my flanges wet too.
We have filled up 15 minutes. We'll a crap, so we're out of here, and we'll be back to do it again in a minute.
Thanks, Popeye.
Okay.
Tears come at night. Grow up and make the best of what you've got. Of what you've got.
Place like a madman.
My agent's going to hear about this.
I know. Are we on? Oh, thank God. All right. I do apologise, people, for the seeming lack of professionalism today. We are a volunteer organisation, and we need your help.
Very
So,
attractive.
what? We're very attractive volunteers. That's us. Now, there's one other little thing in here. One other little thing. That's the word du jour today. The sentence du jour. Jerry Lewis has signed a 20-year contract with an Orleans, Las Vegas hotel.
Gee, he's hopeful, isn't he?
He'd be hoping that you'd make it, but there's a clause in the contract that says if he croaks, they still have to pay him. So I thought that was interesting.
Imagine him turning up on stage with like a machine.
A walker.
Really.
And the gas bottle.
Doing a
Oh,
skacey.
I'd want to see him.
Doing a
also.
skacey.
Hire a video.
There's this guy that's working in the Defence Equity Organisation, and it's about eliminating and stamping out unacceptable behaviour within the Ministry of Defence. Apparently so. Anyway, the guy that wrote the paper, his name is Lieutenant Dick Dittler. So there you go. You
How's
might
that
have
for a
to
name?
change
I
his name before
met
he
a
does.
Richard Head the other day. Which,
Did you?
I had to keep a straight face.
I've told a girlfriend of mine went to school with Peter and Andrew, and their last name was Nuss.
What about Ophelia
That was Peter.
Pauls? That always got me a laugh.
Oh, what was that joke? What was that joke? The man walked into a pub and he had a little dog, and he goes, "Is that a Jack Russell?" And he goes, "No, it's mine." Hi, Paulie. He said at the pub last night. Sorry.
Speaking of
Bullshit,
dogs,
bullshit.
a little cute,
Segue.
touchy, feel-good story here. I don't know which. I'll get the no camera. This little baby here was at the pound, and someone went along, took it, walking on the street, and it's now going to be a little television star in an ABC show.
No, it's cutie.
Isn't that cute? So it's gone from being in the
breed is
pound on
it?
Death Road.
Speaking of,
It's a border collie.
oh, it's a gorgeous.
And it's going to be on
little
something in the air. So that's so cute.
Well, we'll stick with the pet pride, I guess you'd call it. A pet raised in a gay or lesbian household is somehow different from others.
puppy. Of course it is.
Yeah, it's homosexual.
We love our pets. In fact, many of us are greeted at the door with a lick, or a purr,
I love that.
or even a chirp.
And that's not by the dog.
What about a hump on a leg?
So it says the recent furor over lesbian access to IVF, alongside stories about gay dads on popular current affairs programs, has raised a lot of issues surrounding gay and lesbian parenting. In our material and paternal skills are in question, I say, look no further than our pets.
Exactly.
You got a pussy?
No, I don't have a pussy. I like animals, but they drop fur and they go on your clothes.
And you got to feed them.
I think I have to get a poodle because poodles they don't.
They've
drop.
got wool instead
And
of hair.
terriers. Yeah.
What about a Shih Tzu?
No, because they drop. And do you know how those? You know those white dogs? Those
Yeah.
fat old women have them,
Oh.
and they've got like black eyes, and they always look like they're
and they're
sore.
pug face.
Oh, no, also they're sore. They're like,
They're
oh.
always sniffing and snorting.
What
Gee,
the
can you
dogs
tell
are
we
so
haven't got any
lazy.
guests today?
Well, I've got something you might actually find quite
If you
interesting.
wouldn't
Paul.
mind, please.
It's
relieve the boredom.
it's all the TV trends and what sort of things are started. And a few of the sayings would be something like Melrose Place started the himbo, which was the male version of a bimbo.
Yeah, Billy.
We have the Simpsons, which are Bart saying "Don't have a cow, man," and "Eat my shorts," and then Homer saying "Dog." Seinfeld with a yada yada yada.
Yeah, I use that one. I must admit.
Hogan's Hero. We've all gone. I know nothing.
I know that.
Not that I do it very well, but anyway.
What does the John Cleese one? Is that
The-
dog about a vor?
I don't even know where that one is.
Is that-
We got Get Smart
Give me a
with
hand.
Missed It by That Much.
What one?
Get
Oh
Smart,
yeah, the
Missed It by That
and
Much.
the cone of silence.
And of course, everyone knows the one South Park. Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
Oh,
You
yeah.
bastards. And then there's just a whole heap of them, and it's like, it's
Hope
funny
days
how
of our
many
lives
times
go,
do you hear that?
Bo. I love that.
So yeah, but
Oh God, you crack.
Do you want to see my new tattoo?
Have you got one? Oh my lord. Where?
Actually, I don't. I've got really nice lips.
That's called pubic hair, darling. Oh my lord.
I get confused
Sit down,
sometimes.
Tabitha,
that was
please.
a dream sequence you
Now,
had.
if anyone's a bit at a loose end on a Thursday night, I'm doing a bit of cross-pollination for network television here.
Pollination.
ABC, 9 o'clock, back burner. As much as I'm not a political person, I sort of am.
Yes.
But
Gina Riley?
if you want to be... No,
Lou Kelly.
Yeah, that used to be
Louise Phillips, isn't it?
that used to be on Prisoner,
Yes.
and Mark Burner, I think his name
Yes.
is. Fantastic show. They just take the piss out of anyone and everything, and they do it so well. It's
I just
really good.
like to
So
say hi to everyone watching us all around Australia on Optus Vision 2. We go
Yes.
out every single week.
there's
so-
big things coming up with some Optus Visions shortly with Bent TV. So
And we
keep
changed
an eye
channels
out for
on
that.
Optus, so you have to
33
change.
we're at the
on
moment.
33
Why
now.
the Olympics are on.
Ask Tabs.
Yeah, well,
She's
the
got a
Olympics are-
wide screen.
Yeah, and also I wish they'd hopefully up and get new episodes of Falcon's Crest and Knots Landing and new episodes of Oz and Men's Prison one because it's fantastic and they're only showing repeats at the moment. I'm getting a bit pissed off. But that's okay, I still love it.
Back to me, back to me, back to me.
Focus.
Okay.
Oh, it's about you, isn't it, lady? Girly.
Michael,
Wrinkles.
bring us...
Oh my God, did I say that?
Bring us some news, Michael.
There's not a lot of news left, but I'd just like to remind everyone, if you'd like to sponsor Bent TV, don't forget you can contact us at the address I gave out earlier, PO Box 2248 Paran 3181. It's $20 annually to become a member of Bent TV, $15 concession, or you can grab those great Bent TV t-shirts for $20 or the caps, and I think you can get them at Outlook Cafe in Commercial Road, if not now. You will soon. And we absorbed the GST on that, you'll be glad to
Have
hear.
you told them that, and a really good thing about becoming a member,
Yep.
we have those luncheons, that big luncheon thing we have once a year, and you get to meet all of us.
How come I never got to go? I didn't invite me.
So they're the celebrities on Bent TV.
Oh, thank you so much.
and we've got photos and we sign things, and so that's another really good reason.
Okay.
That's you, sorry.
Just finally, Amnesty Youth Network. Don't forget, Amnesty International need your time. So if you could contact 0404 113 037 or email him at patno_car. Anyway, call the number.
013.
And don't forget, Squeal News at qmail.com.au. We'd love to hear from you.
Have you been checking the emails, Michael?
I haven't. We haven't got one yet, you bastard. So bloody
email,
email
you
me.
bastards.
Who you're going to get this week? Your show was crap.
Hey, honesty's the best policy. There's one other thing.
Well, I've
I
seen
want
your
to-
show on a Thursday night, darling. I wouldn't be talking too loud.
I like my Friday night one.
A little bit of a personal thing here. It's a have you seen or do you know this person? We, Stephen, our producer, and myself are looking for an old friend of ours, Paul Hanley. Casper, yes, known as Casper.
Oh, the barman that used to work here.
Yes,
Oh,
true. He
okay.
was at here one stage. We would love to see you, Paulie, wherever you are. So anyone that knows where Paul is, or how we can get in
He
contact
had the
with
best
him,
bubble butt in
please.
Melbourne, that boy, I
He
think.
did. He's beautiful. But
Remember, he had really short hair,
stop
drove
it.
his
Okay,
bicycle
kids,
everywhere.
let's not go sexually fantastic.
Lived with his grandmother in Preston. Granny,
Stop
if you're
that.
watching.
His grandmother passed away about 4
Oh,
years
sorry.
ago. But anyway.
So she's not watching anymore. She stopped.
There was this one other, another police liaison group that's starting up in, sorry, I did have it.
Yeah, it's Sunshine.
Brimbark.
Yeah,
Sunshine.
And there's another one in Geelong, actually, just started up as well.
And
And the New River Theatre in Campbell is great.
They're fantastic. The guy to get in contact with at the Sunshine Police Station is Senior Constable John Reeder, and you can contact him on 9313-3316.
But just remember, that's part of his portfolio. He's actually doing his own job at the same time. So if you want someone who's dedicated to issues that affect the gay and lesbian community, contact Melinda Edwards.
Have you guys just at the Sydney Police Station in Newtown? Like, I was living in Newtown for a while, and as soon as I walked in, I saw like two dykes come up to my gate. I was just going right off. Like, I just couldn't believe that these everybody was gay pretty much.
So the actual police
Yeah,
officers.
and they were saying that I was talking to a few people in the community, and because it's all gay, it's like the Brunswick Street strip in Sydney, and these guys were just like, I was talking to a group of people. Oh yeah, what's this town like? And they said that it was actually the gay and lesbian community that moved into there, and the gay liaison officers that were there that actually made Newtown a safer place. So I just thought that was...
Is there a gay strip in Brunswick Street?
No, Brunswick Street.
Tabitha, don't alienate people.
No, I'm not. Where is it?
It's that
very heavily lesbian.
Newtown
too.
Sydney is very similar to that sort of feel of Brunswick, Smith Street. It's that sort of more
I've never
grungy,
come down here,
alternative
really.
sort of lifestyle.
You know that you're a southern
You're a
girl.
southern girl.
The
I'm a
more-
suburban
Yeah.
girl. Yeah.
No, she's
Well,
not
I'm
a
a-
southern
No?
girl. Well, she's a suburban girl.
She's a southern girl.
I
She's
mean,
a
I'm a eastern suburb
BH
girl.
Central, aren't you, girl?
Yeah, I'm a
Springvale's
Box Hill
more your
girl.
home.
Box
Not
girl.
Springvale. I hate Springvale. I love Box Hill. So
You're kidding.
There's so much cheap stuff at the Central. You can't go past it.
Can anyone tell us how much time we've got left?
And how about Steve? What's his name?
Brett.
That's not Steve Brax. That's
No, it's not.
Stan
It's
Grant and
Tracy Holmes.
Loose Lips. Yes.
Stop it.
Didn't he get the sack or something?
Do you think that's fair? I don't think that's fair.
No, I don't.
It's all.
But
Yeah.
isn't it funny how it's the media who are attacking one of their own?
Yeah.
It's like cannibals or something. Really weird.
Does it matter whose dick she's sucking? I mean, I don't really think that's really is an issue.
But they got caught on it. What did they get caught? What did they get caught?
Allegedly, no. I think it's a little bit more
Oh
than
yeah,
alleged.
no. I reckon they're doing it.
What were they doing? What were they doing that they got caught on?
Well, he's left his wife and 2 children, and apparently, and she's done. I don't know what she's done, but they've started rooting it, I think, and now they've lost their jobs.
And he was supposed to carry the torch.
But they
on
said
Father's
something
Day.
happened on air, didn't it?
Oh.
Like,
He was
Has he
supposed to
dropped that?
No, he's been dumped from it. He was
Yeah, give
supposed
me
to
the
carry
article.
torch
Channel
on
9
Father's
said
Day.
they'll pick them up because they're very, very good, and they have spoken to her before, whatever her name is.
Do you know they actually say
Tracy
that
Holmes.
most actual romances are like office romance and stuff like that? And so if you're single, this is one of the things you can learn about. Is your company a hotbed of office romance? Relationships are most common in workplaces if there's more than 200 employees or employees, high proportion of workers in their 20s, drinking sessions after work. Well, we have lovely romance after being on the piss. Regular parties, away from home conferences, and late night working sessions. Well, we know what late night working sessions they usually are.
I'm working late, honey. She's working on me late, honey.
she lost her job with doing the Olympics and everything.
Yeah, oh no, it's really
Well, it's
sad.
probably a
Oh,
blessing.
it's
She
really-
probably doesn't even really like them.
You see that sports reporter?
Yeah, Tracy.
And Steve Brax,
Fabulous.
isn't he more popular now with everybody?
No,
Apparently
now
not.
he's getting
Oh.
that Jeff Kennett sort of thing come out, you know.
Oh, I thought they said it went up again.
No, I said 6 months after he got in, I said to him, you watch the power play, and this is all the IVF thing and all the rest of it. Because, you know, Victoria has some of the most draconian legislation in the
that
country
mean?
about anything.
Draconian?
Street, you know,
Oh,
like we're more backwards than, say, New South Wales or anywhere else.
You can't just
We're
come
not
in
being in
here.
Perth, actually.
You can't just come in here when we're in mid-swing and start flapping to tell us.
Blow it
That's
out
right,
your ass.
guys. We've done it. End of the show.
that's
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologise for the sham that we have called a show today, but we hope we've kept you entertained for the last 45 minutes. And thank you,
Somewhat.
Tabitha, for coming in. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Anna, Troy. We're also going to just sit here and be warm and fuzzy. And,
Why are we going to have a workplace sex film?
Hang on.
I bagged
I
some
thought
photocopy out.
I thought she was kidding when she said she was wet
All right.
before, but it's
We're out of here.
Saturated.
Tabs off to drip dry. Stay tuned for more Bent TV. Bye.
Oh, we're there now.
I'm begging you, don't say